The natural world is full of mysteries. Every now and then we discover something extraordinary, a species so rare it's only ever been seen once. From deep-sea marvels to elusive forest dwellers, here are 6 animals that have been spotted just once before disappearing forever. First up, the Nechisar Nightjar. In 1990, a team of researchers conducting a survey in Ethiopia's Nechisar National Park stumbled upon a puzzling find: the decomposed remains of a bird, including a single wing. This wing didn't match any known species and was later determined as belonging to a new bird species, the Nechisar Nightjar. Nightjars are nocturnal and incredibly secretive birds, often blending perfectly into their surroundings. The Nechisar Nightjar is no different, which makes finding it even more difficult. Despite expeditions in 2009 and beyond, no one has ever seen this bird alive. The Nechisar Plains, with their mix of grasslands and woodland areas, are vast and challenging to search. Adding to the mystery are reports from local villagers, who claim to have heard strange, unidentifiable bird calls at night. Could these sounds belong to the Nechisar Nightjar? Its potential rediscovery would be a major victory for ornithology, providing insight into how such species adapt to highly specific habitats. For now, this elusive bird remains one of the most sought-after species in the scientific world. Now for the second contender, we have Delcourt's giant gecko. As the largest gecko ever recorded, Delcourt's giant gecko measures up to 2 feet long. Strangely, it wasn't found in the wild. It was discovered in a French museum in the 1980s. Scientists once believed the specimen came from New Zealand, where it may have inspired Maori legends of the Kewekewe owl, a giant, tree-dwelling lizard said to be strong enough to crush a man's head. However, extensive DNA analysis in 2023 showed that the gecko could have come from New Caledonia. It remains undefinitive, and more research is likely needed on this subject. No other specimens or sightings of this gecko have been reported. Habitat deconstruction and the introduction of predators like rats likely contributed to its disappearance. However, each country's dense forests and caves still hold many secrets. The rediscovery of species like the takahe, a flightless bird thought to be extinct for decades, shows that hope for Delcourt's giant gecko is not lost. Adding to its mystique is its size. As the largest gecko on record, its physical adaptations would have allowed it to dominate its environment, preying on insects, smaller reptiles, and possibly even bird eggs. Could small populations of these massive geckos still be clinging to life in isolated areas? I'd say it's certainly possible. Third up to the plate is the Blanco Blind Salamander. Discovered in 1951 by workers excavating a crevice in the dry bed of Texas's Blanco River, the Blanco Blind Salamander is an eyeless amphibian adapted to life in total darkness. Only 4 individuals were found during its discovery, and none have been seen ever since. At the time of its discovery, researchers were stunned by its ability to survive in such harsh conditions. This salamander breathes through its skin and relies on groundwater invertebrates for food. Over the years, however, the Blanco River has changed course, and the spring where the salamanders were found is now buried under gravel and sediment. Despite these challenges, researchers remain hopeful that this salamander may still survive in isolated pockets of underground aquifers. Its translucent skin and lack of eyes make it a true ghost of the underground. The biggest threats to its survival are groundwater contamination and declining aquifer levels due to human activity. Rediscovering the Blanco Blind Salamander would not only be a conservation triumph, but also shed light on the fragile ecosystems hidden beneath our feet. Fourth up on our list is the Narino Cat. The Narino Cat was identified in 2018 from a single skin specimen collected in 1989, found in Colombia's Narino region. This small feline is described as having grayish fur with a unique pattern of spots and stripes that distinguishes it from other wildcats in South America. It's believed to inhabit the high-altitude Andean forests, a remote and challenging environment that helped it remain elusive. The skin was initially misidentified as belonging to another species, species, but a recent analysis of fur patterns and genetic material confirmed that it is a completely new species. Despite this discovery, no live individuals of the Narino cat have ever been documented, and its population size and exact range remain unknown. The forests of Narino are notoriously difficult to explore, leaving the possibility that this cryptic feline could still be hiding in the shadows. What makes this discovery even more intriguing is the ongoing mystery surrounding its survival. The high-altitude Andean ecosystems face significant threats from deforestation, mining, and human encroachment. Could this cat still be prowling the forests of Narino? Further expeditions are needed to search for live individuals and to fully conclude one way or the other. You can help make trips like this possible by subscribing to my Patreon. You will support a fund of expeditions and field content like this, while giving you perks like exclusive videos, early access to new content, and your name in the credits. Plus, 10% of your subscription goes directly to the Nature Conservancy. Check out the first link in the description to learn more and join the mission. Next up, the Nendo Tube-Nose Fruit Bat. The Nendo Tube-Nose Fruit Bat was last recorded in 1907 on Nendo Island in the Solomon Islands. Known for its tube-like nostrils and a wingspan of about 40 centimeters, this megabat is as unique as it is mysterious. The only specimen, a female, was donated to the Australian Museum in 1892, and despite follow-up searches, it hasn't been seen again. The forests of Nendo Island are dense and rugged, making them difficult to explore. Habitat destruction from logging may have also pushed this species deeper into hiding. Interestingly, the Solomon Islands are known for harboring other rare species, some of which have been rediscovered after decades of presumed extinction. For example, the discovery of the Guadalcanal rat, another elusive mammal, gives researchers hope that the Nendo Tube-Nosed Fruit Bat might still be hanging out in the treetops, evading human eyes. But with the rapid rate of deforestation in the region, the clock is ticking for its rediscovery. Last up on our list, but perhaps the most unique, is the ice star. Discovered in the 1960s during a deep-sea expedition in the Southern Ocean near Antarctica, the ice star is a starfish-like organism unlike any other, living more than 14,500 feet below the surface. This creature is adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth. But what truly sets it apart is its reproductive strategy. It raises its young inside a body cavity called the coelom, before giving birth through its mouth. For decades, the ice star remained a mystery, as no follow-up observations were conducted. It wasn't until 2023 that this species was revisited, when a scientist at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History re-examined the specimens from that initial expedition. This rediscovery reignited interest in the ice star and its fascinating biology. Starfish play a crucial role in the ocean's ecosystems, and the ice star is no exception. Its adaptations allow it to thrive in extreme conditions, but warming oceans and deep-sea mining pose serious threats to its habitat. However, some biologists believe that it could still be around, waiting to be found again. Could any of these creatures still be out there waiting to be rediscovered? Let me know in the comments which of these animals you think might still exist. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support my work, check out my Patreon. Your support helps fund expeditions and research to uncover more mysteries like these. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep exploring.